Thank you.
Let's go, Phil.
Thank you. All right, first, I'm just going to say a couple thank yous before we get started. First and foremost, I want to thank God. Without him, I would be here. I want to thank Coach Brown, one for trusting me in coaching this position. Me and Coach spent a lot of time together, especially during the season. And some of our funniest moments is when the Hangouts notification goes off and we always thinking it's one of our players. And probably for about three weeks, every time it went off, it was one of our players. So me and him spent a lot of time. Again, I want to thank him for that. I want to thank my wife. As Stephanie Brown can tell you, being a wife of a head coach is very difficult. You got to hear all the complaints, everything. And also, she helped out with the team. She was an assistant coach. She fed the girls a lot. So again, I want to thank her for everything she's done. She can come on up.
Yes, she is.
I want to thank Coach DP. Again, he was a huge help this year. I have I want to say, a unique coaching style. It's not for everyone. I am a yeller. I do push the girls to some limits that they don't believe that they can reach. DP was excellent at bringing the girls back down. Once I ripped into them sometimes, DP was good at being a good coach when I was a bad coach. So again, I really appreciate everything he's done this year for us. I want to thank all the high school boys, the middle school girls, my son Kyan for helping us out this year during practices. There's plenty of times this year in our practices, we have 4 and 5 girls at practice. And anybody can tell you that's difficult to run a program with having 4 or 5 girls just practicing. So I want to thank all the people that came. Make sure we had at least 10 people so we can get up and down the floor and practice. I'm going to say my letters first for the girls that are here. Again, we had about 10 girls on the roster. 9 or 10, I think only 4 is here today. Kind of like our season went. We never knew who was going to be there on game day. We had girls quit middle of the season. Actually, I had a girl quit in the middle of the game. Came back that same night. And unfortunately, that was my daughter. So, again, it was. So, first person is Nevaeh Rodriguez. So, I don't know if any of you guys know the movie Little Giants. How many people know the movie Little Giants? All right. There's a girl on here named Icebox. This is the Icebox of basketball right here. If CCA had a football team, she will play. I love her dearly. There's nothing on this court she wouldn't do. She will run through a wall literally for you. And she ran through a lot of players for us too. She probably fouled out more than, she probably had more fouls than rebounds this season. But she will give it her all. And again, I thank you for everything. Next up is Ariana Johnson. So this is where all these grades come from, in my hair. This obviously is my daughter. I don't even know what to say. The girl has so much potential. So much potential. You know, people come to me all the time to say why she doesn't take it serious, why she don't play more. I just don't know how to answer. But I do know when she is out on that basketball court and she is focused, she plays incredible. Again, we had some ups and downs this season. We bumped heads a lot, and that's just a father-daughter thing. But I do know when she was out on this court and she was focused, she was going to give me her all, and that's all I needed. Next up, we got Judith. You. I think it's Arrieta. Is that right? It took me the whole season to say her last name. So, when we started school for in session, Mr. Beasley came up to me and said, I got you a new player from Spain. So I'm instantly thinking, oh, this is great. I know they let the kids over in different countries, they start basketball early. So I was happy. And she got here, and she couldn't throw a rock in the ocean. Missed layup after missed layup. But she stuck at it. She stuck at it. She was the light of our team. She was always smiling no matter what was going on in the court. She ate a lot. Everybody threw sheets. Everybody threw before games, after games. And then don't never want to run in practice. I love her. I love her to death. Again, I hope she had a great experience playing basketball here. She's actually playing in my AAU program, so she can continue to play basketball here up until she leaves. I hope she's enjoying that. I hope she takes back some of the things that she's learned, not just on the basketball court, but off the basketball court, back to her home country. Again, I'm so glad you're playing. I'm sure the other girls are happy that you came. It was fun.
Woo!
And last, Timothy Foster. So you can see her, she got some bruises on her knees. And that's just the type of player she is. She's gonna give you her all. I've known this girl since second grade. I coached her and my daughter actually on the same team back in second grade. And I've never seen a girl with her work ethic. Right? She works so hard to become the player that she is. Right? She wasn't given any great abilities. Right? Everything that she does right now is because she put the work into it. She'll stay in this gym all day if we allow her to. And that's just the type of person she is. She was the captain of this team, and she led. She led by example, by being in this gym before practice, after practice, staying late, coming to watch the boy games, studying film. That's just the type of player she was, and she did a lot for us. She was asked to play a whole different position than she's ever played in her whole life, and she handled it well. And she is one that I get into the most, right? And she still stuck it out, and she's better for it, I believe. And again, I love her to death, just like my own daughter, and that would never change. So I got a couple awards. Actually, let me talk about the season a little bit. Back in June over the summer, we had a completely different roster, and we had a lot of success this summer. So coming into the school year, I was really, really excited. We had a team that can actually win the sectional. Again, some things happened. Some kids had to be removed from the team. So we were stuck with a core of 6 players. 2 of them not here tonight. And then we went scrambling for the rest of the players. Some of them joined. Some of them quit after a few games. But again, once the season started going, we got off to a rough start. We were 0-8. 0-8 we started the season. But one thing happened. We went on a trip, and I love going out-of-town trips just because it's good for bonding. There's no distractions out there. It's just you and your teammates. And we were 0-7 at the time. We went out to Kentucky for a weekend just to play some Christian schools. And I think that's where it really clicked. I mean, we lost both of those games, but the girls seemed more focused and more happy about being out on that floor. We finished the season winning 10 of our last 14 games. I think we went on like a 6-game winning streak once we came back from Kentucky. Again, all the girls were playing hard, putting all their effort into it. We did lose in the sectional to Lutheran, but again, I'm excited for next year. The great thing about this team is that they're all 9th and 10th graders. You know, as I was reflecting on it after the Lutheran loss, I was just thinking like, we're really a JV team. All right, we have freshmen and sophomore. We're really a JV team. So I'm looking forward to the future. I think we can win a sectional next year. I was really happy to see, and DP had talk about them later. We had 15 girls on the middle school team. 15 girls. So I'm excited what we have coming up and what we already had. And now I'm gonna give out a couple awards. All right, first award I'm gonna give out is Most Improved. Again, this girl would probably prefer to play football or soccer, but you know, she came out here. She wanted to play basketball. I remember when we first started, she used to shoot with 2 hands, and every layup that she shot hit the top of that backboard. Didn't even hit the rim. This is Nevaeh Rodriguez. Welcome to. All right, newcomer of the year. Again, she was new to our country, new to our school.
Wonder who it was.
Right? You never been to again, and when she got here, just like she started here, just like most of us, as youngsters, some of us been around the school for a while. She blended right in, and she continues to do that. Again, I'm pretty sure she has built some great friendships around here, just not here on the basketball court, but throughout the whole school. It's a joy seeing her in the hallway interact with some of the students. I know she's helping a lot. A lot of our kids do Spanish on Initiative. But it's been a joy having her, like I said, newcomer of the year, Judith Arbrieta. So this is a funny award, Defensive Player of the Year. One, I don't really teach defense that much. I'm more of an offensive guy, so I like scoring points. I don't really care too much for defense. But I will give a defensive player of award out, just because she had probably the most skills and she was the most probably athletic on our team. But again, I don't really preach defense. So it's surprising that it is my daughter, Ariana Johnson. Now this is more up my alley, Offensive Player of the Year. Again, we asked this girl to do some different things this year. You know, she's never had to play the point guard position. She's never had to lead the team. You know, it's tough to lead the team in scoring and be the point guard. And set up the offense, get people where they belong at, and also score the basketball. We relied on this girl a lot on the offensive end. And again, she just continued to improve, continue to prove. We just gotta get our three-point shot better, because I plan on shooting a lot of three-pointers next season. So hopefully that's what we're working on this summer. Trinity Forster. Woo! conference players. Again, this was our first year into this conference. And I think we played a lot of the conference teams this year, which was good. So we had 2 all-conference players. That was Ariana Johnson and Trinity Forster. All right, again, so we had, like I said, we had a great season. I'm looking forward to when June comes around and we get these girls back into June. Again, thank you guys.